Hey guys, it's March 16th. We're doing our first online Jiu Jitsu class today. If you're at home, please practice in a safe space. A couple things before we get started today. One, you're going to need a timer. It would be good to have a timer. You can maybe use your kitchen timer or the timer on your phone. That's really helpful. You're going to need a gi, right? So we have Hana here helping me with class today. Let's dress down. Let's get our gi on. Wear our gi pants. We're gonna start with some gi basics. At any point for now, if you need to pause the video, go ahead and pause it, and you can just keep playing. Or if you want to rewind, you can rewind and go back and play it again. On Wednesday, March 18th, I'll be doing a Facebook Live on the forum, and that's gonna give us the feature for people to talk. You guys can chat on the forum. You can ask questions if you have questions live, and I can answer those questions. So based on today's practice, if you have questions or comments, feel free to comment in the comment section on the forum below, or if you want to raise a question on Wednesday's class, that'd be good too. Don't hesitate to raise questions. I'm still kind of figuring out the Facebook Live feature, so if it doesn't seem to work as effectively as I want it to, just give me some patience. I'm working on it. Let's see, what else? Something we should be mindful of is the space that we have. I'm in about a 10 feet, right, by 10 foot area. So if you could find that kind of space, make sure there aren't any sharp edges, your furniture. Be mindful of that. That can be very hazardous and very dangerous. We won't be moving around a whole bunch, but just in case, we want to be safe. So let's be mindful of our surroundings. Let's be mindful of our safety. And let's get started. All right. So first, before we even start our class, let's start with the student. How are you?
Good.
Okay. All right, so when we get started, it's important. Sometimes the pants aren't tied, so we'll tie the pants so they don't fall off in class. You don't want to show anybody. Okay. Sometimes their pants are a little bit long, so I'll roll up their pants a little bit so they don't get caught in their feet and ankles. And then tying the belt. So we'll fold the belt over. It's always left over, right? And then here's how we're going to tie the belt. Start in the middle, wrap all the way around, okay? And then I kind of line them up a little bit, okay? And we have 3 lined up. If you guys want to zoom in, you guys can zoom in. So it's all lined up together. And then the top one is going to go underneath both of them here. And then I tie it. You guys see that? Okay. And then I'm going to take this top one and put it in between the two. Like this. So now we have 2. Now I'm going to take this one and I leave a little bit of loop, right, to bring my bottom one, the second one, through the loop, and then in between these 2 that we wrapped around the body. That gives us a nice little knot. It usually doesn't come undone, or it doesn't come undone as quickly as the other knots. So we'll start there, okay? If it comes undone during practice, it's not a big deal. In fact, we're going to be taking the jacket off during practice to do some exercises, so don't worry about that. Sound good? When I tie the belt, I like to talk about focus, right? What helps you focus? What tools do you use to help you focus?
Eyes and ears.
One more thing. Body.
Body.
Right? Eyes.
Ears, body.
Ears, body. Right? So whenever I say please focus, use your eyes, use your ears, and use your body. Show me bad focus with your body. Right? Is that good focus? Show me good focus with your body. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Awesome. Okay, Alright, so we got the belt tied, we got the pants figured out. Let's start with some warm-ups. Okay? Ready to start with some warm-ups?
Yep.
Okay, good. Let's just do our wrists. What?
Flashing lights.
Oh, we should do flashing lights, yeah. Hannah, you can face it. Or do you want to face me?
Flashing
How about we
lights.
do it this way, sideways, huh? Is that better? Sideways?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, and then we'll do some arms. Big circles with your arms. Yeah, be careful you don't touch anybody. And hands on the hips. We'll circle our head. Circle our hips. Knees. Both directions. And then let's do some toes in the ground. Back and forth, and then a little bit of circles. All the way too. Okay, squat down. Bounce a little bit. Nice. Stand up, reach up. Keep super high. Good. Squat down. Alright, one leg out. Nice. Take a big breath in. Back to the middle. Other leg out. Whoa. Nice. Okay, and then we'll just go back and forth. If you want to put your hands on the ground, you can use your hands on the ground. If you want to keep your hands up, you can keep your hands up. Just keep going back and forth, training those legs here. Good. Okay, now hands in the middle, feet wider than your shoulders. We're gonna dive down and do some judo push-ups. Ready?
Mhm.
You gonna count for me?
How about you sit down?
Okay, I'll say down. Down,
1,
down,
2,
down,
3,
down,
4,
down.
5.
Good. Reach through behind your legs. Good. Bring your hands back in front. Head in between your hands. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. If you want to take your hands off, you can. If you don't want to, just keep your hands where they are. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. Good. Okay, let's go on our back. Okay, we're gonna do some back falls. When we do our back falls, what's important?
Keeping your head off the mat.
Keep your head off the mat, right? So keep your chin. I'm gonna come back a little bit. Come back over here. Yeah, so keep your chin tucked, right? Keep your hands forward, and let's do some back falls. Good. Don't let your head touch the mat. Important to keep your hands by your hips. Over here. Keep going. Nice. Keep going. Okay. Well, we're gonna do a new exercise today. Okay, a side fall. All right. So I'm just gonna lay on my side. All right. My hand is out straight. Here, come back here. All right. My hand is out straight. My hand is over my stomach, and I make sure that I uncross my legs like this. And then I'm just gonna slap the mat with my hand and my legs. Can you try it?
Yeah.
Yep. Both feet. Lift both feet up. There you go. Make your legs a little wider so your knees aren't on top of each other. Yeah. Good. And try and stay on your side. Good. Okay, try the other side. Other side. Hands, legs, and go. Good. Stay on your side. Don't cross your legs. Yep. Keep going. Hands with your feet. Lift your whole arm up. This one. There you go. Good. Now, here's the next challenge. Ready? Sit up. See if you can go from side to side. So I start on one side, and then I go to the other side. Does my head touch the mat?
No.
Good. Notice I have to switch my feet. Make sure my knees don't bump each other. And one hand comes over my stomach. All right, go. This is a new one. It's kind of tricky. Yeah. The tendency is our hands want to come up over the head. We try and keep our hands by our knees. Yep. See if you can switch to the other side. There you go. Good. Stomach. Now stomach. Stomach. Yep. Good. And parents, if it's not perfect, that's okay. This is a brand new exercise. We're just learning this one. Keep it down by your legs. Keep your hand by your legs. Go other side. There you go. Oh, down here. Yep. Keep it going. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. 1. Cross your legs the other way. Yeah. 2, 3. Super. All right. Let's do some sit-ups from here. Okay. So one knee's out. One knee's straight up. Okay. Now I'm gonna roll up over my leg that's facing out. Here, why don't you face this way, huh? Sit on our bottoms, and we're gonna see if we can just roll up right here. Roll up over our shin, and then sit back. When we roll up, what's this called? Do you know?
I feel like
Combat base.
combat base.
Combat base. This is combat base, so we want to be in this good base, right? Sit back. Good. Let's see if you can roll up over your shin without using your hands. So if you have to use your hands on the ground, that's okay. Not a problem. But if you can, see if you can lean forward, right? And then stop. Lean forward, and then stop. Nice. Good. Stay low on your back leg. Yeah, so don't sit up. Stay low to the ground. So you want to have a good base. Yep. Keep leaning forward. There you go. Keep it going. Keep it moving. Looking good. Very good. Keep going. Super. All right, on your back, egg beaters. Good. When you do your egg beaters, it might be good to start with one leg and then add your second leg. And when we do our egg beaters, it's not just my feet moving. I want to use my knee and my hip. My hip is actually moving here too. So, yeah, circle those legs. And then switch, other direction. Egg beaters in the other direction. Again, it might be helpful to start with one ankle or one foot, and then add your second leg in. Keep your head off the ground. Keep your head off. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Up, 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 up. Okay, now let's sit up. Hand clapping or feet clapping. Get them up. Cross clap. There you go. Now feet. Louder. Louder. Good. Now can you smell your nose?
Ew.
Oh, yeah, stinky. Oh. Okay, good. Let's go do our upas. Okay, show me your upas. Good. Yep. So really get those hips up, right? And then lean over one shoulder. Keep your hands by your chin. If your feet get too far from your body, bring them back up. Your knees should be up. One shoulder, opposite shoulder. One shoulder, opposite shoulder. This is a really important exercise for Jiu Jitsu. Higher. Get your hips up higher. Parents, if you kind of want to assist by lifting up on the lower back a little bit, push with your feet. Make sure you're pushing with your feet into the ground. Yep. Keep their feet close to their hips. The closer their feet are to their bodies, the higher they can push. Very good. Okay, time. Now, back bridge. Okay? Go back. So for our back bridge, we're going to get our hands on the mat like this. A lot of times we start with our hands like this, and this is going to be wrong. Woo! That's really good, Hannah.
With my head off the mat?
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, let's stop real quick. Good. Let's turn sideways. Okay? Yep. So we really want to help them with their hands. Yep. Once they get their hands, then we can push. And then now really push, 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 push. Really push, 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 push. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. And I'm just here in case they come down really hard, right? If they want to take a break, yeah, go ahead and take a quick break, Hannah. Take a quick break. They can rest on their head. If they want to rest on their back, they can rest on their back. And then if you want to come back up, push back up. A good thing to, yeah. Good. Push with your fingers. Push with your fingers. Don't just push with your hands. Cueing them to push with their fingers is just as important as pushing with their hands. All right, let's take a break. That was really good. That was awesome. You first. Super job. Okay, and that's gonna be it for our warm-ups. Okay, now we're gonna do a quick meditation. Okay, so for our meditation, it's gonna be important. We're just gonna think about how we're gonna get stronger today, right? And this is helping us set our intention for our practice, right? It's important to be intentional with what we do, right? So even if it's our first or second class, and this is our first kind of video jiu-jitsu class, let's think about what we've practiced before. So let's take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. Let's close our eyes. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. Keep breathing on your own. And let's start to think about and see a picture of jiu-jitsu technique, things that you've heard the coaches say in practice, things that can help you be stronger. What are some things that coaches have told you to help you get stronger, right? Did they talk about focus? Did they talk about hustle? How are you going to do that at your home dojo today? Also, what are some techniques that you've practiced with coach during jiu-jitsu? Do you remember any moves? Do you remember positions? Right? If you can think about those and see maybe a video or a picture in your head, that's really good meditation. Okay, let's take one more big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. And parents, let your student take as much or as little time as they want, right? It's up to them how much or how long or how short that they want to meditate. So just kind of follow their lead. It's a good way to have fun doing something. You know, we have the luxury of time right now, so don't feel like there's a limitation to how long or how short we have to do something. Feel free to pause. The video is always going to be there archived for you guys to replay at any time. Okay. All right, you ready, Hannah? Mm-hmm. Okay, our first exercise or jiu-jitsu technique we're gonna review our shoulder touches. Ready? Mm-hmm. Okay, so shoulder touches. All right, we're gonna stand. One person's gonna be on their back. You're gonna be hands on the knees. Good. And then you're gonna walk both feet out to the outside. Touch my shoulder. Feet are on the side, and one hand's gonna stay at my knee. Okay, come back. Yep, and then the other side. Touch. Good. It doesn't matter if you switch the hand that the knee is on. Okay, we're gonna do this for we're gonna do as many as we can in 30 seconds. Okay, ready, set, go. Okay, next one. How many did you get? Okay, it's important to keep be mindful of how many you got in your number. Next one, we're gonna start here. Okay, hands at the knees, and then we're gonna go straight to side control. So videos, you guys might need to move here. Let's move. So we're gonna start, yep, and you're gonna go straight to side control. So go down to your knees, keep a good base. This hand, the hand that's near me, is gonna go underneath my head. Yep, the hand that's far from me, underneath my arm. Now get your knees wide. Yep, get them wide, really wide. Good. Okay, chest to chest. Can you lock your hands? Yes or no? No? That's okay. Just squeeze with your chest. Good. Pull me in tight. This is a good side control. Okay, come back to the other. Come back to the beginning. So you're in my guard, right? I'm blocking. And then you're going to go to side control on the other side. Go. Yep. Good. Cross face. Underhook. Get your knees wider. Yep. Get your knees. Parents have them get their knees as wide as you can get them. Yep. Perfect. Now the other side. Okay, now let's do this. We're going to do this for 30 to 45 seconds. Ready? Mm-hmm. Okay, go. Side control, cross face, underhook. Yep, keep your knees wide. Hold me. Yep, when I pat, then you go. Go back. Yes. Other side. Yep, cross face, underhook. Perfect. Knees wide. Good. Boom. going to go back to our first shoulder touches, side to side shoulder touches. Okay, we're going to go for another 30-second rounds. 30-second round. See if you can beat your number, right? If you got 10 in 30 seconds before, see if you can get 11 or 12 this time. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Set. Go. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go back to our second drill. We're going to go to side control. Guard pass to side control. Okay, so start in. Yep. And we're going to practice for 30 seconds. Go. Good. Get your knees wide. Yeah, good. 1. Get low, get low. Stay low. Yeah, good. Good. Now, our third exercise, we're going to go from the guard to side control to mount. All right? And when we get to mount, we're going to leg vine. So we'll have to move the video around for the leg vine. So ready? So from guard, okay, to side control. Go.
But you have to open your...
No, you can go from here. This is still guard. Yeah.
Okay.
Guard, side control. Yep. Cross face, underhook, just like before. And then we're going to travel across the stomach to mount. Good. When we get to mount, let's put our hands above the shoulders on the mat. And if we can, we're going to try and hook the legs with your leg. Not from the inside. Around and then hook my legs. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good. Now my legs are kind of trapped. It's hard for me to oopa and escape, right? Good. Okay, and then, yeah, let's stay here. Let's do the other side. So back to the guard. Yep, guard. Where's next? What's the next position called?
Side control.
Side control. Good. What's next?
Mount.
Mount. Good. And hands on the mat. And then hook my legs. Get in there. Good. So I'm pushing her legs down a little bit. So she's a little bit high on my thigh, but that's okay. She's able to hook my shins with her toes or the top of her foot. That's what we want for this leg vine. What's this called?
Leg vine.
Leg vine from mount. Good. Awesome. Let's do it one more time. Good. Side control. What's this?
Side control.
Good. Get it tight. What's next?
Mount.
Good. What's next?
Leg vine.
Go. Get those legs. Scoot them down. Scoot them down. Good. Move, 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 move. Yeah. Good. Awesome. And let's practice this for 30 seconds. All right. So now we're going to put everything together, right? And we're going to do 3 drills in a row. Okay. Side to side. Going straight to side. Guard to side control. And guard, side control, mount, leg vine. All right? So first drill, side to side. 30 seconds, as fast as you can. Whoa, 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 don't cheat, don't cheat. Stay back. Ready? Go. You gotta touch my shoulder. Touch, go. Feet out to the side. Both feet out to the side. Go, 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 go. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Ooh, yeah. Good. Paro. Okay, next one. What's the next drill? Guard, 2.
Guard. 2. Side control.
Okay, as many as you can in 30 seconds. Ready? Go. Get low. Go. 1. Get low. 2. Auto. Okay, next one is what? Guard?
Mount.
No. Guard, 2.
Side control.
Side control, side control. 2.
Mount.
Mount, mount, 2.
Leg vine.
Leg vine. As many as we can. 30 seconds. Good hustle. Ready? Go. Side control. Yep. All the way. Mount. Hands. And leg vine, leg vine, leg vine. Ah. Nice. Go. Back to it. Back to the guard. Back to the guard. Other side. Good. Side control. Mount. And leg vine, leg vine. Ah. Hook it. Good. Okay, paro. All right, so now we're going to start in mount. Okay, our next drill. We're going to start in mount. And we're just going to practice a submission from here. Okay, so parents, if you're practicing with a parent or if you have 2 siblings practicing, please be really careful. This is a submission that kind of tightens the shoulder and the elbow, right? So that's where you're going to feel pressure. It's always important we tap to pressure. We don't tap to pain. Right? Pressure is an indicator that something is going to be painful. So we tap before there's pain. Okay, so when we're in the when somebody has mount on me, I'm gonna defend with my hands under my chin. If I'm out like this, I don't have very good posture here. I don't have very good focus. So I need to focus my body and get my hands in, right? And now we're gonna put one hand or both of your hands on one of my arms. So both of your hands. Yep. Nope. No grips. Just put your hands on my forearm. Yep. Other hand too. On this one. So we have a 2-on-1, right? You're going to keep your arms straight, and you're going to pin my arm to the mat here. Push it down. Okay, go back. Do it again. Do it on the other side. So we're just going to first practice that part. Hands on the same side. Keep your arms straight. Use your body weight to push my arm down. Go. Push. Push. Ah. Good. Other side. Ready? Push it down. Push, 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 push. Good. Now, once we have it pinned down, okay, we're going to take one hand off. Okay, so we're in mount. Go ahead. Pin it to the mat. Pin it. Pin it. More. Use both of your arms. Good. We're gonna keep this hand here. Yeah, you guys can move. We're gonna keep this hand pinned, and this other hand is gonna come underneath my arm, between my elbow and my shoulder. And you're gonna sneak up and you're gonna hold the top of your wrist. Can you grab right here with your hand? There you go. So parents with like bigger arms, it might be hard for them to grab, but that's okay. And if you can, keep your elbow on the mat. Put both of your elbows on the mat. Good. So they might be falling off. We're just going to hold them here and then pull my arm down. Pull my arm down. Ah, my elbows. Yep, lift my arm up. Lift my arm up. Good, tap. Good. So this is kind of the submission. They pull the arm up and then my elbow starts to come up, and that puts a lot of torque on my shoulder and my elbow, depending on what's tightest. Okay? Right? Let's try the other side. 2 hands on one. Push it down. Push it down. Pin it to the mat. Good. Yep. Other hand comes underneath. Reach. Grab the top of your hand. Good. Put your elbow down. Put your elbow down on the mat and pull my arm down. Pull my arm down towards your knee. Yep. Lift my elbow up. Yeah. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Good. Tap. Awesome. Let's do the other side. Push, 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 push. Good. Lift it up, and tap. Very good. So right here, the submission isn't that tight. But the lower they bring my elbow down towards their knee, right? See how less I'm able to move my arm, my elbow off the ground? This makes things a lot tighter. So here, look, I can move my elbow quite a bit, right? Or my shoulder. But here, once here, I try to lift my elbow off, and it's really difficult for me. So the goal, once we have everything locked, is to pull the elbow down and try and lift it up. Okay, we're going to keep reviewing this, so if it's not perfect, it's not a big deal. All right, let's do some exercises. 10 squats, go.
1,
Woo, yeah.
2, 3,
Keep going.
4,
Make sure we're going all the way down
5,
in our squats.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Awesome. 10 judo push-ups, go. Kids class, I want you guys doing 20.
1,
Yeah, good.
2,
We want to try and dive. Pretend like there's a fence right here. We're diving our head underneath that fence.
5,
Yeah, very good.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good, perfect. Okay, so we can either use the belt or we can use the gi. I'm going to use an extra gi here, okay, that I have. All right, but you guys can just take your gi off for this. All right, Ty, you can't stand in front of the other camera. Okay, doesn't work like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
taking me.
So, so we can either use this like this, or I can grab this part of the gi. You grab two grips. Yep. Okay, hold on tight. Okay. Oh no, you gotta stay on your feet, man. Okay. Then we'll use this kind of diagonal. Okay, and pull. Pull. Pull with your arms. So look, I'm gonna pull with my arms, right? And then you pull with your arms. Pull. So bend your elbows towards your body. Yeah, keep your feet where they are. Good. Now straighten your arms. Yep, and then I'm gonna pull. Don't let me pull your body. Pull. Lean back more. Lean back more. Lean back more, Hannah. Lean back more. Yeah, pull and then let go. Lean back more. I'm not gonna let you fall. Pull. Yeah, and then straighten your arms. Fall back when you straighten your arms. There you go. Good. Pull. So we're working our pulling exercise, our pulling muscles too. Yeah, keep pulling. Pull with those arms. Pull, 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 pull. Yeah, good. Another good way, lay on your back. Another pulling we can do, let's do about 10, right, is I have the gi at the armpits. And then we just let them, okay, grab it. Hold on tight. Okay? Get your bottom off the ground. Try to get your bottom off the ground, Joe. There you go. Yep. Pull. Pull, pull, pull. Yeah, 1. It's hard, huh? 2. Try to keep your head facing me. Try to keep your eyes looking at me. 3. Pull again. 3. Whew. Let's do 2 more. 4. Last one. Pull, pull, pull. 5. All right, good. Very good. Okay, so that's our first exercise. Okay. Now let's look at, we're going to go into the closed guard. Okay. All right. So we're going to have, come in. You're going to stand up. We're going to first jump to the closed guard. So we're going to hold on to my head with both hands around the neck. Yep. And then jump. Good. You got to jump higher. Okay. I'm always going to hold their back in case they let go or slip and fall. No, hold on to my arm first. Right? Hold on first. Okay. You're holding. Hold on to my neck. And jump your legs up and lock your arm. Yep. Try to lock it up higher like that. Okay. So we want to try to get them. We jump off. We want to try and get the student to lock the guard above the belt. Not around the waist, but kind of above the belt line. Okay? So hold on. Let's wrap the body. Hold on. Yeah, hold on tight. Okay, then jump. Nice. Okay, good. Okay, so next one, the next drill, they're going to hold on tight either around the neck. Yeah, just around the neck is good, or over the shoulder. Okay? Keep the legs locked tight. You hold it on tight. And then I'm going to lift you up. No, you can't hold on to my clothes. You got to hold on to my body. Ready? You locked in? Okay, and my hand's gonna stay. Oh, you gotta make sure you gotta stay tight. Yeah, keep my hand behind their head in case they slip or fall. Oh, don't let go. Hold on tight. And we just want to train ourselves to stay in tight. Stay tight with your legs. Squeeze your legs. Even if they can't lock their closed guard, that's not a problem, right? Hey, stay tight. Don't get lazy. Hey. Right, so it's really important to keep that, keep your hand behind their head in case they fall. Okay, good. So now we're gonna do our drill. Okay, closed guard. I'm postured up. I'm sitting on my knees. My ankles are back here. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can kind of sit on your side or sit on your bottom like this. Okay, but this isn't usually how we should be sitting. Okay, ideally I'd be sitting up on my knees. Okay, squeeze your legs tight, and my hands are gonna be kind of at their belt right here. Okay, you're gonna have both hands on my hands, top. Good. Now one hand's gonna go inside my elbow. Good. Good. Right, this is called an arm drag, and we're gonna drag the arm across to their hip. Good, reach behind my back. You gotta reach. You can't just hug me. Reach. Good. Okay, stop. Go back. Okay, so we're just gonna first practice our arm drag here. Hands on the hands, top of the hands. Good. And then let's do the other side. Okay. Reach inside the arm, right? So both of our hands are kind of inside. Pull me across. Reach behind my back. Reach behind my back with your hand, silly. Get up on your elbow. There you go. Good. Go back. Come. Come on. You're training here. Okay, close guard. Good. Arm drag. Reach my elbow. Pull. Reach behind my back. Now, once we reach behind, we're going to slide our bottom leg out. Yep. Go all the way. You can prop yourself up on your elbow, up on your hand. Keep reaching for my armpit. Get all the way around behind. Good. Get your hooks in. and either a seatbelt grip or just a grip around the neck, okay? No chokes, please, please, please. No chokes. Please don't practice chokes at home. It's very dangerous. There's no referees. Chokes can end very, very badly, so please don't practice your chokes or a seatbelt grip. Can you do seatbelt grip? Underneath my armpit. Yep, and then see if you can lock. Can you lock your hands? You got it? So this is our seatbelt grip. Over the shoulder, under the armpit. Lock. Lock it. Squeeze. Okay. All right, back to the guard. Back to your guard. Good. Hands on top of the hands. Good. Let's arm drag. Squeeze. Yeah. Good. Good. Scoot. 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 Scoot behind. Nice. Good. So we have our hooks right here, and then we have a lock, right? And just around the top of the shoulders is good. Okay. High five. So after we do our closed guard, arm drag to take in the back, we're going to do some more exercises. Okay, same 3 as before. We're going to do let's do our squats. Ready? Okay, 10 squats, go. As fast as you can.
2.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Judo push-ups, go.
1, 2,
Woo, diving deep.
3, 4, 5.
These are the best judo push-ups I've
6,
ever seen from her.
I agree.
7,
I agree.
8, 9.
Good, and then we'll do tug of war. Okay, grab a sleeve.
9.
Ready? Ready? You gotta use your hands. Grip the gi like this. So we want to train our grips so that we're using our fingers, right? A lot of times we want to use our hand to grab the whole thing, but rarely will we be able to get to use this grip in jiu-jitsu. So we want to train ourselves to use our fingers to grip. Yep, so we're digging in with those fingers. Ready? Go. And parents, be careful not to let go. Yeah, let's go that way. Because if you fall, yeah, pull with those arms. Go, pull. Come on, don't let me pull you back. Pull. Pull, Hana. Pull harder. Pull harder. Good. All right, so you guys can decide how long or how short you want to play your tug of war game. All right, 10, 20, 30 seconds is probably a pretty good game. Okay, the match that we're going to focus on today is getting to side control. Okay, so we talked about side control before with the crossface and underhook. So parents, first we're going to do maybe like just situational matches. So every time they get to side control, we're going to stop. Okay, and for right now, my hands, I cannot use my hands, and the only thing that I can use are my knees. Okay, so you're starting in guard, okay, like this. The goal is for the person to get to side control. So get to side control for me. So, yep, if they get onto their knees, they get the cross face, and they get their underhook, then they win. All right, and you can put a timer to it if you want, or you can just say every time they get here, we'll go back and reset. All right, ready? But no hands for me. Ready, go. Get your underhook. Dig that underhook in. Good. Reset. Ready, go. So I'm using my knees to block them. Yeah, move. Try the other side. I'm trying to block them with my legs and my knees. Oh, move, move, move. Move around, move around. Cross face. Get your underhook. Good. And they really have to dig to get that underhook, that far side underhook. That's an important hook to get. Last more. Ready? Kumbach. Kumbach in jiu-jitsu means combat, right? You see this in tournaments. Oh. No. Crossface. Good. Underhook. Get your knees close. Good. All right. So next match, okay? And you guys can do as many or as few rounds as you want here, okay? Next one, we're going to go back. Now I'm going to use my feet. So before I was just using my knees to block. Now I'm going to try and block, but I still can't use my hands. Okay? Ready? Kumbach. Better move fast. So I'm trying to use my feet to block them, right? On their torso, on their chest. Gotta move, Hana. Oh! Good, cross face, underhook, really. And don't stop until, good, paro. Paro means stop, right? Don't stop until they get that cross face and underhook position. Just because they're out to the side, we don't want to stop there. We want to get that cross face and underhook and really secure the position here. Ready?
Yeah.
Kumbach. Ah, you got me. Get it. Cross face. Better hurt. There we go. Good, Paro. Alright, last one. Now this is the most difficult one. Okay? I'm going to use my hands and my feet and my shins to block them. Okay? Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Kumbach. Come on. Don't stop. Good. Something I also try to emphasize is you have to be touching. You have to always be touching here. Right? If you lose touch and we break away completely, right, the match or the game is over. Come on, Joe. Get behind me. Get this eye control. Get this eye control. Yeah. Oh, don't let me close my guard. Come on, you gotta get there. Stop. Try the other side. Oh! Crossface, underhook. Underhook. Nice. Good. Right, so that's kind of a fun last little match, situation matches. 3 levels, right? 3 levels in your situation match. Okay, Ty, can you come over here? 3 levels in your situation match there. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look. Now, we're gonna play 2 games to finish up. Okay. First game, monkey around the tree. Right. So I'm gonna be the tree, and my partner's gonna be the monkey. If you want to take the gi off, you can. All right. You just want to leave it on. Let's just leave it on. Okay. And we're gonna start. And these are gonna simulate our positions, right? So the guard here, go ahead and jump up, jump. Okay, okay. Get your legs around, right? So we have the guard, right? And then in between position, come back, right? And in between position where they're off to the side, and then the last position where they have the back. Go ahead and jump up, right? Okay, it's really, as much as it looks like an exercise using the arms, this is an exercise using the legs and the feet, right? And trying to figure out how you can place your legs to hold yourself up, right? You're cheating right now, right? She's cheating because she's not on the ground, she's on my legs, okay? Which is okay. You can cheat a little bit, okay? Parents, it might be helpful to keep your arms out, right? Gives them a limbs, or maybe you could put your hands on top of your head, right? But let's be really careful that they don't fall and hurt themselves, okay? Especially if they fall backwards. If you fall, right? Try to use your back fall, right? Right, jump up. Get up there. Yep, so you can tell she's like really digging into my legs. That's okay. Keep trying. Right, jump. Hold on. All right. We can assist a little bit too. Yeah, good. Hold on tight with, yeah, good. She's really using her legs. Yep. Push with your feet. Push with your feet. And that's what we want to kind of promote, is that footwork in addition to the upper body. Yeah! Oh, almost. One last try. Shall we start from the back this time?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we're up high. Yeah, good. Oh, stay up, keep moving. Use your feet. Use your arms. Ah, almost. Good job. So that's monkey around the tree. That's always a fun drill to just to play. Last one. Shall we do bird? So I've been taking acro yoga classes for about 6 months. So I'm definitely not even a white belt. I don't think I've even earned a belt yet. But we're gonna do like a little. This is a good little one to practice our balance and to practice our body awareness. You ready? Okay. So my hands are gonna be right at their belt, right where their hips are, and then my fingers are out. My partner's fingers are between my thumb and my pointer finger. Okay. Let me kind of lean forward and then come up here. So first, you want to look up, right? And get your legs up. Good. Legs up, 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 up. Look up, look up, look up. And then slowly we can start to take our hands off. If you want to keep one hand, give me one hand. All right, and do one hand at a time. And then switch. We can do that. Switch. Very good. Okay. If you want to do both hands, you can do both hands out to the side. Now, I'm going to move a little bit. Right? We can tilt. Turn. Keep looking up, Hannah. Get your legs up more. Get your legs up. Get your legs up. Yep. I can even squat down here. What should we do next? So I'm gonna hold one hand. Can you bring one leg up behind you and try and grab it with your hand? Can you reach it? Can you grab it? Okay, try the other one. Grab it, grab your ankle. No, okay, super, awesome. All right. Okay, and then to wrap it up, let's do a little bit of visualization, meditation. Okay, let's sit down. Let's take a big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Close your eyes. Good. Breathing on your own. Let's think about what we practiced today. Think about some of the positions, the name of the positions that we learned. Try and see a video or a picture of what you learned in your head. Okay. Open your eyes. Big breath in. Big breath out. Awesome. So this is our first video class. Hope you guys had fun. I definitely had fun trying it with Hannah. Did you have fun? Mm-hmm. Thank you. Okay. I miss seeing you guys, and it's not the same practicing with everybody, learning together. But if you have questions, we can still ask questions. And parents, if you have suggestions, ideas, or tips, feel free to send me a message or just post something in the comments, and I'll try my best to respond and incorporate your suggestions and ideas. I look forward to seeing you guys soon, and yeah, let's send me. Don't hesitate to send or post videos of you practicing with your family at home. It's always fun to see that, and if I can give some tips or advice, I'm happy to do that. The most important thing when we're practicing, especially right now, is that we're having fun. We're having fun and we're being challenged in a fun way. And that's how we're going to improve. That's how we're going to learn and retain what we've already learned. So let's keep that in mind. And if I'm having fun, then most likely the person that you're practicing with is having fun. So gauge your funness, your fun meter, and base your practice off of that. It's good to challenge yourself. Find the fun in the challenge. And I'll see you guys Facebook Live on Wednesday, March 18th. My goal is to start kind of a pre-class at 3:50, and then we'll start with class at 4 o'clock for the Pee-wee and kids classes ages 4 through 9. See you guys soon.